Hello, internet friends! Today I'm showing you what I eat in a week on WW Green, from weigh-in to weigh-in. I follow the green plan, and I'll be eating in weight loss mode this week, so that means I get 30 points per day and 28 weekly points. I'll show you how I use my daily points and how I incorporate all of my weekly points. This is a typical week for me. It's very busy. I don't have any bizarre things out of the ordinary. I guess I have something out of the ordinary on Thursday, but hey, life happens. If we haven't met before, I'm Laurel, and I've lost 60 pounds on WW, formerly known as Weight Watchers, and I want to show you how livable and delicious this lifestyle can be. My WW workshop is Saturday morning at 8 a.m., so take it away past Laurel.
This morning for breakfast, I'm having a Premier Protein shake in the cinnamon roll flavor, which is my current favorite. This is 2 points.
It's Saturday, so it is time for my WW meeting, which I'm late to. So I'm up a little this week. Actually, I'm up a lot this week, which is fine. That happens. So this week I'm eating in weight loss mode just to see if I can get myself back on track and get myself back down, because in the past 2 weeks I've gained 3 pounds, which isn't that bad, but still, I want to get myself back down to where I'm maintaining, and I'm bringing you along and showing you exactly what I eat in a week, how I eat my weekly points, and I'll show you weigh-in next Saturday. For lunch today, I'm actually having some leftovers. So we have chicken divan bubble up, which is a casserole that I might include in a cookbook that I'm thinking of writing. I also have chicken pot pie muffins, and I put a little bit of the Chili's tortilla soup on top as a sauce. It was like a tablespoon of soup, and I'm not counting it. I also have my obligatory applesauce, which I've used the salted caramel in it because it tastes like a caramel apple. So for the leftovers, a lot of times I try to weigh out what's left after we've eaten it, so I know exactly how much is in a serving. So for this, it was 8.3 ounces, is 7 points, so I knew exactly how much to put in my bowl. So my casserole is 7 points, chicken pot pie muffins are 4 points, so my lunch is at 11 points. I'm actually planning on having a high point dinner tonight, so my snack is fruit. I have some mandarin oranges and half of a pear. I've added a little bit of sugar-free strawberry jello mix, mixed it all together, and I have a 0 point fruit cocktail. For dinner tonight, we're having Nepalese and Bhutanese food. I have no idea how to track this. So I have spicy cheese noodles. We've got chicken momo, beef momo, and vegetable momo, so I don't really know how to track those. I'll figure that out and show you what's on my plate. So I had about 3/4 of this box of Bhutanese spicy cheese noodles. When I use the term spicy, I am not using it loosely. I have a decent spice palette, and this is so spicy. So I had about 14 ounces of the spicy noodles, which I weighed as pad thai. I know it's not pad thai. There are different types of noodles. It's a different kind of sauce, but I thought about the consistency of the sauce and what the sauce is made from. That pad thai, I was pretty confident that pad thai would be pretty good. This is vegetarian, so I didn't worry about counting any protein. Though the weight of the vegetables definitely were counted into the pad thai. So anyway, 14 ounces of my spicy noodles came out to 20 points. Because it was so spicy, I ended up using a 1/4 cup of fat-free sour cream for 1 point. We devoured the momo. They're gone. But I counted those as gyoza. So I had 2 chicken momos for 3 points, 2 beef momos for 5 points, and 1 vegetable momo for 2 points. And because it was so spicy, I had to have some milk. So I had about 1/3 of a cup of fat-free skim milk for 1 point, which puts my dinner at 32 points.
In my coffee this morning, I have a cake batter protein shake for 2 points. For my lunch appetizer today, I am having 2 Burger King jalapeno bites. 2 of them are 3 points. For lunch today, I'm having macaroni and cheese. For nearly my entire weight loss journey on WW, I have had macaroni and cheese for lunch on Sundays. The key is to have the 5.5 ounce box of macaroni and cheese, which is 16 points. And I make mine in the microwave. It's insanely easy to make it in the microwave as long as you have this nifty little macaroni and cheese microwave bowl. It has a little line inside to tell you how much water to put in. The instructions are fairly easy. You microwave for 4 minutes, give it a stir, microwave for another 4 minutes, and then make your mac and cheese as it is instructed. For me, I just use a little bit of cashew milk and that's it. I don't do butter, I don't do regular milk. Just a little bit of cashew milk is 0 points. So that makes my lunch a 16-point lunch. For dinner tonight, I have 6 ounces of cooked carbonara pasta, which comes out to 5 points. 7 ounces of cooked shrimp, which is 1 point. And I made an Alfredo sauce using McCormick country gravy and reduced fat Parmesan cheese. So my sauce is 2 points, which makes my dinner 8 points. This is a gigantic plate of food, just so you know that this is a normal size plate. I also have 2 tablespoons of roasted unhulled pumpkin seeds for 1 point. I'm gonna snack on these while I work on meal prep.
For breakfast this morning in my coffee, I am having an oat and maple protein shake from Premier Protein. This is 3 points. And I have probably 3 shots of espresso in this cup with the Premier Protein shake. For lunch today, I'm having my weekly meal prep. Chances are I'm gonna have this every day this week, so I'll show you how I put it together now so I don't have to show you later this week. I start by warming up my sausage in the air fryer. Since I work from home, this is easier for me to do, but you can warm it up in the microwave at work. That's just fine too. I warm up both the egg and the vegetables in the microwave. I don't warm up the sauce and I don't warm up the pita. Then whenever everything is done, I take the pita, put the egg on the pita, then I put the sausage on top of that, and then I drizzle the sauce over top. If I have leftover sauce, it's probably going on top of the broccoli. And to drink today, I am having a Bang energy drink in Rainbow Unicorn. This is probably one of the least WW things that I do, but I do drink a lot of diet energy drinks. I'm also gonna season my vegetables with Grill Mates garden vegetable seasoning. And the truffle salt I am obsessed with. And my applesauce is gonna be salted caramel again. So totals for my lunch, we have 1 point for the Joseph's pita, 2 points for the egg, 2 points for the chicken sausage, 1 point for all of the sauce, 0 points for the broccoli, 0 points for the applesauce, 0 points for my drink. So in total, this is a 6-point lunch. Definitely eat this so that the sauce drips over the vegetables. For snack today, I am having the snack that I meal prepped this week, which is cheeseburger spring rolls. 7 spring rolls is 6 points, and I have 1 tablespoon of fat-free ranch dressing for 1 point. In my cup, I'm having some of this Built Boost in the Cloud9 flavor. It's caffeine-free. It's said to have 100% of your daily vitamins and an energy boost, so I figured why not? I got some. Well, I really love the Cloud9 flavor. It tastes to me the way that I remember grape Pop-Tarts tasting when I was a kid. I know that's really convoluted, but I really like it. And this is 0 points because it's 0 calories. So in total, my snack today is 7 points. I stopped at Starbucks with Benny after picking him up from school, and he got his pink drink. I got my favorite coffee drink, which is a venti cold brew with 9 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup and a splash of oat milk. I count light oat milk as 1 point. In the app, I use Oatly Barista Edition, which is 1 point for 2 ounces. For dinner tonight, my husband picked up Noodles and Company. So I have a regular zucchini pesto with chicken, which is 11 points. And I've added some roasted green peppers because it's getting chilly outside and I have quite a few green peppers. I have quite a few green peppers that need to be eaten. So in total, my dinner is 11 points. Good morning. In today's coffee, I have a Premier Protein oat and blueberry shake. It took me a while to get used to these, but I really like them now. So my breakfast is 3 points. another hour before I have to go pick up lunch. So I'm not gonna make it to lunch. So I'm having a snack. I'm having a Quest double layer peanut butter brownie smash bar. This is 4 points and hopefully I will survive until lunch. And because I usually have an energy drink at this time of the day every day, I am having my energy drink right now. This is Sneak Energy in the Purple Storm flavor. This legit tastes like Lucky Charms marshmallows. I always like to make space in my week for 2 treats, my Sunday macaroni and cheese, as always. And also I like to have a treat before Wednesday. So today is Tuesday and my treat is poke. I get the same poke every time. It is a lot of 0-point foods in with rice and seafood. And one time, I think it was a few months ago, I get the same thing every time, but a few months ago, I deconstructed the entire thing and weighed everything and tracked it and have determined that the thing that I order is always 19 points. So my lunch today is 19 points. As soon as I get home with my poke, I usually hit the fridge and grab a couple extra things. And I always grab 0-point vegetables to toss in there. So in the bottom of my bowl, I have romaine lettuce and spinach. And then I put my poke on top. This is a giant bowl. I mean, this is my computer mouse. This usually takes me about an hour to eat. For my snack today, I have the cheeseburger wontons that I meal prepped this week. I have 7 of them for 6 points. And I made myself a 0-point dipping sauce. This sauce is 1 teaspoon of fat-free sour cream, 1 teaspoon of light mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of G. Hughes sweet Thai chili sauce, and like a little squeeze of sriracha. All of this is still 0 points. So in total, I have a 6-point snack. Definitely too much sriracha. It's hot. For dinner tonight, we have chicken that was marinated in Greek dressing. I have 3 ounces of cooked chicken and it was marinated in gazebo room light Greek dressing. I count 1 point for marinade on the chicken. Then we have a side of Knorr's chicken fried rice. Based on the weight of this, 1/3 of the bag using the stuff that we use is 6 points. I have a side of asparagus, which is 0 points. And then half a serving of my gravy Alfredo sauce, which you've seen me have multiple times. So that's 1 point. In total, my dinner is 10 points. For a snack, I am having half of an apple with some of this Walden's calorie-free chocolate syrup. I feel like the chocolate should be in quotes because it kind of tastes like chocolate, but you know what? It's 0 points and I'm not going to complain. This morning I'm having iced coffee with a Premier Protein oat and maple shake. On oat and maple day, I usually put a little bit of extra maple syrup, so this is a sugar-free maple syrup. My breakfast is 3 points. So my lunch today is my meal prep, which is the breakfast Ronto wraps. My sauce spilled all over it in the refrigerator. I'm not sure how. Doesn't matter. It spilled everywhere, so I decided to like deconstruct it. So I chopped up the pita and I'm gonna cut up everything else and just kind of eat it all together. It happens. Things like that happen. For my applesauce today, it is flavored with Mio fruit punch. And my broccoli today is seasoned with McCormick salt-free roasted garlic and bell pepper, which is super awesome. I love this so much. So in total, my lunch is 6 points. Hey, new growth. Good job, buddy. So I want to talk about my meal prep real quick. I don't normally review my meal preps because I've never thought to do it. But I want to let you know that this week's meal prep didn't go as I expected. The flavor is fantastic. I love the way it tastes, but the execution did not work. Making it as an actual wrap isn't going very well. And the sauce got really thin in the refrigerator. So I would love to make this flavor profile again, but I think I might make it as a bubble up next time so that you get the biscuits instead of the wrap and all the sausage goes in there, and then I incorporate all the flavors of the sauce into the bubble up itself and then top it with cheese, because the breakfast Ronto wrap has cheese, but I omitted the cheese. So definitely play with this flavor profile. It hasn't lived up to my expectations as far as the execution goes. For my snack today, I'm having cheeseburger mini spring rolls or wontons. What have I been calling them? I don't remember. these things, I'm having these again. So in my bag, I've got 7 of the cheeseburger wontons for 6 points. I will air fry them, and I am determined not to burn them this time. I like things a little burned, not like super burned. We're gonna see. And Crystal Light peach iced tea to drink. Yum yum. Hey, they're not burned. They're not crispy, but they're not burned. Today at Starbucks, I got my favorite non-coffee drink, which is a venti unsweetened passion tea with sugar-free vanilla syrup and a splash of soy milk. I count this as 2 ounces of plain soy milk, and that is 1 point. Tonight for dinner, my husband made cauliflower macaroni and cheese. This bowl is 7 points. And he also made pizza chicken balls. Each of these little meatloaves are 2 points, so this is 4. And we have 0-point marinara sauce. So in total, my dinner is 11 points tonight. For my dessert this evening, I made a bit of an apple oat crumble. I don't know what to call this. So I took 1 apple, I diced it up and put it into a bowl, and then I added 1 package of this Better Oats 100-calorie oatmeal. This one is the cinnamon roll flavor. I stirred that up with the apples and microwaved it for 90 seconds. This is a 3-point snack. In my iced coffee this morning, I have Premier Protein in the caramel flavor, so my breakfast is 2 points. And I really need this, I'm so tired. For lunch today, I have transformed my meal prep into a pizza. So I said earlier that I haven't been happy with the execution of my breakfast Ronto wrap meal prep. So I made a pizza. I preheated the oven to 375, put the sauce into a small saucepan and added about a teaspoon of country gravy mix, and whisked it up until it was thick again. Spread that over top of the pita that I had intended to eat, and then I chopped up the egg and the sausage, added that to the pizza, topped it with 1/4 cup of fat-free mozzarella cheese for 0 points, and 1/8 of a cup of Velveeta shreds for 1 point. I baked it in the oven for 10 minutes, chopped it into 4 pieces, and here we go. So my breakfast Ronto wrap pizza is 6 points. I have a 0-point side of broccoli and a 0-point unsweetened applesauce that I sweetened with the salted caramel. So in total, I have a 7-point lunch. The pizza version of the breakfast Ronto wrap that I made for meal prep is really good. I mean, this really only works because I work from home and I have the ability to actually bake something in the oven. But this turned out awesome. I would imagine that you could probably do this in a toaster oven too, if you have a toaster oven at work. I may be doing this with this meal prep for the rest of the week. For dinner tonight, I am having boneless chicken bites, popcorn chicken. I don't know what they call it. Anyway, I track this as KFC popcorn chicken in a large size, which is 18 points. And then I have a buffalo sauce to dip. I count that as McDonald's buffalo sauce. This is from a local gas station chain called Sheetz, which is by far my favorite fast food in this area. So in total, my dinner is 19 points. Just an FYI, I pre-tracked this dinner yesterday because I knew I was going to have it and I knew it was going to be high point and I knew I was coming here. Pre-tracking as much as you can is a fantastic way to make sure that you stay on track while still working in treats. This evening, my best friend and I are going to see Alton Brown Beyond the Eats. Alton Brown is one of the reasons I started cooking, so I'm really excited.
Did anybody remember me telling the story when I made my family hamburgers from the Gainsburger dog food? You remember that one? When I told you the story about how my dad's munching down and he looks at my mom and she's not eating. He goes, "What's wrong?" And she said, "We didn't have any ground beef."
It is intermission of the show and I am hungry. I brought Built Bars with me because I guess I always have snacks in my purse. So my snack is 3 points.
For my coffee this morning, I asked my son to pick out my shake, and he chose Premier Protein Caramel. He doesn't know that it's caramel. This protein shake is 2 points. For lunch today, I'm having exactly the same thing as I had yesterday. A Ronto wrap pizza with some extra cheese on it for 1 additional point. So my lunch is 7 points.
Today for my snack, I'm having a Quest s'mores bar. I really like Quest bars. I haven't had them for a while, and I was at the grocery store, and stop it, Poe. I was at the grocery store, I saw them, and remembered how much I liked them. I don't remember them being so high in points. This one's 5 points, but I'm excited because I really like this one. This guy has chunks of chocolate and graham cracker in them. That's why I like it so much. After picking up Benny from school, we stopped at Starbucks and I got my favorite coffee drink, a venti cold brew with 9 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup and a splash of oat milk, which I count as 2 ounces of oat milk, which is 1 point. It's leftover night for dinner. I have the rest of my Bhutanese cheese noodles, which I've counted as 8 points. And I have the leftover Chili's enchilada soup that I made in the crock pot. This is like 3/4 of a serving, which is 7 points. If you remember, this is really spicy, so I put 2 tablespoons of fat-free sour cream in this. So in total, I have a 16-point dinner. So my mouth is super on fire because of these delicious noodles. So I only ate half of the soup that I had here, so I'm only counting 3 points for my soup. Every Friday night at the football game where we get to watch Leah cheer, I always have a soft pretzel. I count this as 9 points. I don't know, you can't track a local soft pretzel. And this may be enough mustard for my soft pretzel.
So when I started this challenge, I kind of forgot that I wouldn't be going to a workshop this morning. So I'm gonna weigh in on my home scale. And when I weigh in on my home scale, I always make sure I wear the same thing I would wear in the studio. So for me, that's a tank top or a lightweight t-shirt, leggings, and flip-flops. Holy crap, I am not gonna scoff at negative 2.6 pounds for the week. This is not typical. I overindulged last week, so most of that was probably bloat, and being back on track this week really helps. I hope this glimpse into my week helps you on your journey. If it's been helpful to you at all, go ahead and click that like button. It's a really great way of saying thank you, and it helps my videos find new people. It's always motivating for me to see how people live the plan, and it gives me the confidence to do it myself. So I hope that I can do that for others too. If you want to check out my meal prep video for the week, you can catch that right here. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you again next time. Bye!